only reason really anyone goes to AT&T is for the iPhone. That's the number one reason. And one of the things that was really appealing to me was the unlimited data plan. It's like you have no restrictions, you're free with it. That's a really, really good feeling, you know. So with the new 2 gig data cap, it really made me mad. And I want to enjoy my iPhone to its maximum potential, and I don't want to have to be worried about me, you know, the data on it.
That kind of reminds me of Sprint, where like all of their new phones contain data, and they're like, in order to get this phone, you have to buy a data plan.
And see, that's the way the iPhone was, but it was understanding with the iPhone. You know, that's fine. Now some phones it's ridiculous, but it's understanding with the iPhone. Now here's the thing that is completely outrageous now is that June 7th was yesterday, right?
It's today.
Yeah, that's definitely today.
That's today. June 7th was today. That was yesterday when I called. And now, obviously, today was the last day you can get the unlimited plan before AT&T terminates all those contracts or terminates that option for contracts. Well, now, if you didn't buy an iPad and you're buying an iPad afterwards, and Steve Jobs talked about how many iPads, it was 1 every 3 seconds an iPad was being bought. So all those people now buying the 3G version of the iPad, who essentially have a tablet that Apple's tried to make it into, are now being capped at 2 gigs of data. You know, I think that's the worst part about it, to be quite honest with you, is the iPad itself. You know, the iPhone, okay, 2 gigs, it's really not terrible. At least they lowered the price on it to make it more affordable for everybody, and you don't have to buy the unlimited data plan. But 2 gigs for essentially a tablet is just terrible, you know.
Is that like if you have an iPhone and an iPad, it's 2 gigs?
It'd be I guess 4 gigs there.
Okay.
2 gigs independently, because those would have to be different plans. It costs
that sucks. That's not fair.
It costs an incredible amount of money. The worst part and that's the bad thing. That's what we're talking about sitting with the tethering. Is the tethering is 2 gigs no matter what. So you pay $20 a month extra for tethering on top of the $25 for the 2 gigs. So it costs $45 a month, and it's now, you know, that's about $10 less than what it was unlimited, and there were hacks to tether. So, that's terrible.
Well, if you think about it, it sounds better than having another 2-year contract for your iPad, though.
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
Like, you said that you have to have a separate account for your iPad, and if you're getting your internet through your iPhone, then it should work that way.
Well, I don't know. An iPad's almost a completely different entity to me. You know, they don't really represent the same things. So, but let's talk now about some of the features of the new iPhone. FaceTime. I was disappointed with FaceTime. Really disappointed with FaceTime, actually.
Oh man.
Because
you know, go ahead.
Well, they didn't mention one thing about it working with Skype.
Well, and that's a third-party app, so it's like, I mean,
they mentioned
we can assume that Skype will have to, you know, develop you know, a version of Skype to work with both cameras.
But dear Lord, they spent 25 minutes on freaking Zynga's Farmville coming to the iPhone. What was that about?
Oh my God, I know.
I couldn't even believe they were doing that.
They have Farmville on the iPhone?
Yeah, and that was a featured thing. I mean, they talked about it for the longest time.
Yeah, that was a big deal, Farmville for the iPhone. Well, they talked about Farmville, what was it, Netflix and Guitar Hero for the iPhone.
Yeah, just really 3 stupid things. Rock Band's already on the iPhone. Okay, that's your Guitar Hero right there. And also Netflix, there was already, well, I guess Netflix was on the iPad.
iPad, yeah.
I mean, we saw that coming.
It'd be nice to have Netflix on the iPhone, but let's think about it realistically. If you're going to watch Netflix on your iPhone, you're probably somewhere out and about, so you're not at your house. You know, you're not using Wi-Fi. More than likely, you're somewhere like in a waiting room at the hospital, at the doctor's office, or something like that, where you want to use 3G. And they may or may not allow Netflix over 3G. My guess is no, because I don't think they do for the iPad. So then, once again, that Netflix app is kind of pointless. If they do allow it for 3G, well then there goes your data, and there goes your you know, getting that extra data charge. I think the thing that really cracked me up was not only the name. They really must be on this kick with just running out of names, but the FaceTime. Man, I was so sure that it was going to be iChat for the iPhone with video chat, and they call it FaceTime. And what's really stupid about this thing is that you can only use it when you're on a voice call with somebody, and they have an iPhone 4 as well.
Yep.
And then you guys can do video. But you can only do the video if you have Wi-Fi. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm out and about and I'm like talking to somebody on the phone, I have 3G, but I don't have Wi-Fi in all cases. I can drive back to my house and get on Wi-Fi, but then at that point I'm like, I'm going to use iChat or something on the, or Skype if I want to do video.
Why would I load down my iPhone by putting video chat on it when you know, I could be just doing it on my computer?
It just is. I mean, I could see if it would let you do it over 3G, it would make more sense. But it's really ignorant to have. You have to have Wi-Fi for video chat for phone call conferencing, when chances are, I mean, you're on AT&T, you probably can't get very good reception inside, so you have to go outside, but then you lose your Wi-Fi connectivity if you get too far outside from wherever you're at. So you got to go back inside to make sure that the Wi-Fi is holding up. But then you lose your data or your voice signal, so you're going. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, these guys, I really wonder if they know when they wake up in the morning, if they really know how full of crap they are, or if it's just something like they're just completely clueless about it.
Unfortunately, this is one thing that I probably see myself using almost not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be the greatest.
You won't be able to, because what are the chances? Like, I've had iChat with 4-way video conferencing for years. How many times do I know at least 4 people, or 3 other people that have a Mac that have iChat and can do iChat, with me? Like, Skype's now hitting, multiple video conferencing. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I mean, we've been able to do this for years with iChat. I think since Tiger, but I've never known that many people on a Mac with iChat.
No.
So now it's like, not only is it something that you both have to have the newest iPhone and have Wi-Fi and a cell signal. I mean, that's a lot to try and make something happen, man.
If you think about it, if you have Wi-Fi access, you're more likely to have like your laptop or your computer with you, to just use that instead of your iPhone. It seems a lot easier.
No,
absolutely.
This, I mean, it just seems like the greatest application that was ruined ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it could have been a fantastic application on the road. If I just pull out my iPhone and I'm on 3G and I can talk to somebody face to face, oh my gosh, it would have been beautiful. There's no question about it. But having, like you said, even if they made it unified to 3G, but no, you have to have, or I'm sorry, unified to Wi-Fi, but no, you have to have voice plus your Wi-Fi. It seems really stupid that they would do that. Now, my question also is, does it count as minutes then?
Well, no, not if. I mean, yeah, the voice counts as minutes unless you're unlimited voice, which is fine. But remember, you're using Wi-Fi for the video, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, so it's counting as voice minutes. And if for someone like me, I'm on a not an unlimited plan. It's an extreme amount of money.
Well, the unlimited right now, unlimited voice, unlimited data, with the plans the way they are before today, is only $99 a month flat. That's excluding text messages.
See, now I was on, and I won't be anymore. I was on unlimited text, unlimited data, and like 550 family plan. So
yeah, I've got to have unlimited minutes first and foremost, because I have to forward my calls to Skype when I get home because I have no service. And when you forward your calls, regardless, like say somebody on AT&T calls me and it's being handed over to Skype, I don't get the mobile minutes.
Right.
So I still get charged for that. And I've talked with AT&T and told them, like, look, I got no service at my house and I'm forwarding my calls. Is there anything you guys can do to cut me a break on my minutes so I can lower my minutes instead of unlimited? And they're like, nah, man, you get charged when you forward your calls to another number. You get charged. So and like I said, and this isn't just AT&T. All carriers do the same thing. But I get really upset at all cell phone carriers, not just AT&T.
Yeah.
How are they with roaming though? Does that not work with roaming?
As far as talk time, minutes and everything, that's fine. But data, you can get charged for roaming on data. But once again, that's the same with just about any other network too.
Now, you can get charged with roaming on data?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you're on a different